Good morning. I'm Professor M. Rajni, Maharani's Commerce and Management College, Department of English. Today, I take this opportunity to thank Collegiate Department, our Commissioner, Mysore University, JD Sir, and our Principal, and all the officers of e-content web. In this pathetic situation of pandemic COVID-19, which we are all facing across the state, across the world, our students especially are really panicked, not being able to face the exams, not being able to overcome the fear because they are unable to attend the classes regularly. Some students at the large are facing problems to reach the online classes properly because of the lacunas like internet facility and other facilities. Today, I am teaching Refund, a one-act play written by a famous Hungarian playwright called Fritz Karenthi. Fritz Karenthi, a Hungarian author, playwright, poet, a journalist, and a translator. He was the first proponent of the 6 degrees of separation concept in his short story called Chains. Karenthi remains one of the most popular Hungarian writers. He was the father of poet Gábor Karenthi and writer Ferenc Karenthi. He was born in the year 1887 on June 25th in Budapest, Austria, and he died in the year 1938 on 29th of August in Hungary. Coming to his occupation, he was a leading playwright, a poet, an author, a journalist, and a translator too. He is known for originating the 6 degrees of comparison. 6 degrees of separation was originally Jewish, but converted to Lutheranism shortly before he was born. He started his writing career as a journalist and remained a writer of short, humorous blurbs until his death. He rose to instant fame in 1912 with the publication of his literary parodies called Here Is How You Write, in which he parodied the style of his fellow authors. From the First World War, his writing became more serious and engaged. Though never leaving a satirical bent, Karenthi cited Jonathan Swift as a major influence. From this arose the novel Voyage to Falmedo and its sequel Capillaria. Many of his novels and stories also deal with the difficulties of relationships between men and women, partly due to his unhappy second marriage. Karenthi was married twice. He married the famous actress Ethel Zurich in 1913. The marriage was serene and happy, and they had a son called Gábor. Tragically, the actress died very young during the Spanish flu pandemic, which is relevant to today's pandemic. In 1918. In 1920, he married the psychiatrist Aranka Baum, with whom he had another son, the writer Ferenc Karenthi. Although he did not speak the language, Karenthi was an ardent supporter of Esperanto, attending Esperanto congresses, and even became the president of the Hungarian Esperanto Society. Before coming to the play Refund, a one-act play, I would like to talk to you about the modern education system. I think you all get a question why that I'm talking about this modern education system. The story Refund involves a plot of of an old student called Vasarkov, who comes to the school, his old school, demanding the refund, the fees that he had paid during his school days. I'm sure you all would get a question in your minds why he came to ask for the refund. The reason why he came to the school to seek the refund with his teachers because he had met a friend once upon a time who discouraged him for not getting a proper job in spite of going to a good school. Discouraged, demotivated, Vasarkov decided to meet the principal of the institution to demand his refund, the fees that he had paid to the school. I'm sure you all would really feel the situation is very humorous, because none of us ever in our life will have really thought of going to our old schools and demanding for the refund. Though many of us have failed in our education system. Now, what is this that I would really like to talk about the modern education system? I would like to give you a few examples of famous personalities like Bill Gates, who started Microsoft when he was 19 and has since become one of the world's wealthiest people. Mark Zuckerberg owns one of the most highly valued technological company in the US, and Steve Jobs founded Apple in his garage. I think you might have read about these three famous personalities who have made big achievements in their life without attending proper schooling. What does these three people have in common? None of them finished college. In fact, Bill Gates is considered Harvard's most successful dropout. What's more, there are countless others who have gone on to start successful businesses without first earning a bachelor's degree. So considering modern opportunities and technological advances, is a degree still necessary? Or is it possible to succeed without college? It's a very significant question that all of us would have to really think before understanding this one-act play Refund. The short answer is yes. My dear students, it is possible to succeed without college. But the longer answer is that succeeding without college, especially to the level that Gates or Steve Jobs did, is the exception, not the rule. To have a truly successful career, earning a college degree gives you a clear advantage. Now, why I spoke about these three famous personalities is to make a point clear that schooling is important, attending a college is important, to make your life successful. To become successful in your life, whatever it could be, any job or any profession for that matter. So, coming back to the play Refund, written by Fritz Caranti, is a very short story wherein our student, former student of the college school, Vasarkov, after so many years, has come back to the school where he had studied earlier to meet the principal and demand the refund. So there are different teachers in the school. Mr. Mathematics teacher, Mr. Chemistry teacher, Physics teacher, Biology teacher, who are all reputed teachers of the institution. The principal is vexed. He's shocked to give him an answer. So he'll conduct a meeting. He will address all the teachers. He'll take their opinions. There is a wise teacher among all the other teachers, and he's mathematics teacher. She actually gives suggestion to the principal that all of us will ask him questions and let the boy answer. In case he gives the wrong answer, considering him that he is failed, we will not give back the refund. So this is the condition. So our old student is very happy to receive this condition and he is ready for it. So the questions are asked for him. The different topics, different questions. All the teachers will take opportunities to question him. So at the end, when all the other teachers ask him questions pertaining to their subjects, and he's happy that he's failed in all the subjects in order to prove that he has not got the education up to his expectations, and that is why he is jobless. But at the end, there is a mathematics teacher who puts him into two questions, to which the first question is answered correctly, but the first question is answered incorrectly and the second question is answered correctly. So when the second question is answered correctly, the mathematics teacher proves him that he is correct and he is knowledgeable, so he is not eligible for the refund. So this is the story in which the final point or the concluding point to which we can come is schooling is important. Getting proper knowledge is important in order to pass in our life. So Vasarkov is proved that he was a good student and he is educated properly. In spite of getting good education, he is jobless and it is not the headache of the school. So this is the concept of the play Refund. In the next class, I am going to introduce you to the different characters of the play. In the next session, we will start with the textbook. Thank you.